Dear YouTube, today I effed up by returning to r/TIFU and looking at early NSFW stories. Hey guys, Matt Science here, and today I'm looking at r/TIFU, raise the desk up a bit more, and we got 4 stories set up for today. 3 of them are medium, one of them is a short one. But we're going to start with probably what is the most tame to the most extreme. Today I forked up learning sign language. Throwaway account here. My mum's been involved with this new guy for a few months now. To be fair, enough time has passed for me to stop referring to him as the new guy, but he's not my dad, and I guess I will always make him feel like the new guy. According to movie logic, I'm supposed to hate him for trying to replace my father or whatever. But the truth is, I like him. I like him so much that I've been learning how to use sign language to improve our communication, because new guy happens to be deaf. Hey, I know a person that's deaf as well. He can read lips, which is how I've been communicating with him. My mum didn't waste any time learning sign language at the beginning of their romance, and she's at the point where she can have full conversations without using her voice. I was really proud of her, and so was new guy. I'm not on their level yet, but I've had enough practice to follow a conversation that's not too complicated. My plan was to surprise new guy on his birthday, which is 2 months from now, and wish him a happy birthday, as well as officially welcome him to the family in sign language. However, I never factored in the amount of dirty talk my mum and new guy were having in sign language. Not knowing that I can understand them, my mum and new guy have gotten disturbingly comfortable exposing their sex life in my company. It didn't matter if we were at the dinner table or watching TV, I would constantly catch so many dirty descriptions being communicated between the two of them. They are worse than horny teenagers. And I should know, I am one. No 17-year-old son should ever witness his mother using her fingers to demonstrate how wet her vag is. Woof! Oh boy, we're out of the gate. It's going to the point where I'm no longer willing to wait until new guy's birthday to make it known that I can understand sign language, because holy fuck, I need my eyes to not see this short anymore. This is an ongoing effort. Oh my gosh. Whoo! The moment you decide to learn sign language, you know what's going on. Whew. I hate to ask it, but what is the sign language for the wet vag? Wow. I never thought I would ask that question. Whew. Oh, we're off to a flyer. Let's just move on to the next one. Today I forked up by buying a life-size sex doll. Obligatory, I bought it 3 days ago, but I just got it today. So I have considered getting a doll because, you know, it's an A, man. TNA on demand. I justify it by saying it will save me time from having to go out and get girls IRL. Blah 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 blah. And also I kind of thought it'd provide some company while I'm home alone. Lol. Yeah, just bang it. I was looking at these $3,000 dolls and almost made the purchase, but found a cheaper one for just around $1,000. I couldn't justify spending $3,000 knowing that there would be a high chance I'd regret it. It came in a big box. I hauled it into my bedroom. It weighs about 30 kilos. That is a heavy sex doll. I underestimated just how much that weighs. So I sliced open the box and start removing the packaging, and I can see its little forking toes poking out. And I was like, oh shit, here we go. Kept removing the package, and of course, I grabbed the tea. Boom. Just As soon as I saw them, they're okay, but nothing like the real thing. Of course. I pulled the cold corpse of a doll out of its box. It didn't have its head screwed on, so I unwrapped the head, plonked that on, and it's a half decent looking thing. Better than I was expecting, to be honest. I wasted no time sticking the electric warming stick up its cat. Waited a few minutes, dumped it on the bed, and well, we had a play. Not gonna lie, it's better than a hand or pocket cat. But believe me, once you finish, you now have to wrestle its cold body, clean what needs to be changed. In this case, I unscrewed its head and basically force-fed it water in the sink. Lol. I hadn't yet thought, where the fork do I store this thing? It's about 160 centimeters tall. That's about my height. So I plonked it in my chest on a cabinet, wrapped it in a blanket, and Jesus Christ, it looked like a corpse. Literally. Now I have to walk in there every day and be greeted by a cold, wrapped up corpse when I need to grab some clothes. The heck do I do with it? It's corpse or bye-bye 1K. TLDR, if you aren't actually that lonely and only getting a sex doll out of curiosity, there is a big chance you'll regret it. I should have started with this one. It was actually a lot more tame than the other one. Like, this would have been a nice build-up to that story. Whew. But, I'm trying to... What I would say is be like, find an unused area of your house. You gotta have some unused area of your house available. And then you just have it there, and like, okay, I need to do something. You go and get it and do what you need. Today I forked up by forgetting the word master during happy time. So, as I'm fluent in 3 languages, I sometimes get my vocabulary mixed up between all languages and no word comes up. As I was writing him, my boyfriend would ask me something close to, "You're a good little, aren't you?" And I wanted to reply, "Yes, master," but the word master totally slipped out of my mind. I couldn't find it in the moment in neither language, so my brain changed to the closest similar word it could get. And I ended up replying, "Yes, your majesty." I just stopped moving. He burst out laughing. I turned beet red, and he had to push me aside as he was laughing too much. I'm just done. In the end, none of us had an organism. I'm too mortified to sleep, and I keep replaying it in my head since then. It's now 1 AM, and I'm just shamed. TLDR, forgot the word monster and majesty instead during sex. Oh, yes, your majesty. If I ever work for someone, I'm gonna use "yes, your majesty" just to annoy them. Like, give them the sense of power, and then if I ever get a relationship with them, and I'll really use that. You didn't mess up. You made it. You made the moment 10 times better for everyone in the bed. Today I forked up by asking for some hardcore BDSM from my boyfriend, and now I'm mentally scarred. Hey, it seemed very appropriate to the anime prison school that I'm covering on the podcast. I'm in no way, shape, or form blaming my boyfriend, but I think I'm mentally scarred myself. I've been watching some pretty crazy short recently, and I had the smart idea to try something out. I asked him if we could perform certain acts of BDSM with my consent. I wasn't abused as a kid or anything. I don't know. Prawn just glorified it enough to make me curious. We had safe words and everything. And when we did the deed, I was conflicted, to say the least. It was arousing, don't get me wrong, but fuck, it also left me feeling helpless. I know it was kind of the point, but I was not prepared. I didn't ask to stop because I was still getting off on it. My boyfriend was very against it at first, since he was as vanilla as a person can be, but he said if I really wanted to try, he'd be up for it. The thing was, he actually enjoyed it. Like, really enjoyed it. Anyways, afterwards, I let him know that it wasn't as fun as I thought it would be, and that we wouldn't do it again. He was understanding, of course, but for some reason, I was kind of unnerved that he was really into it. And the weeks afterwards, I just kept thinking of how helpless I've been. I've been less intimate with my boyfriend since then. Every time he touches me to initiate, I recoil. And every time I think of being intimate with him, I think of that night. Whew. My boyfriend has been very supportive with me, saying it's no big deal if we weren't intimate, just as long as I feel comfortable. The thing is, I'm not. He doesn't know that this has been festering inside me, and I actually feel like short for feeling like this. It seems totally unfair to tell him about this because, like, I literally asked for BDSM specifically. He'd feel like a total piece of short for doing what I asked. It's not his fault I woke some kink in him. Anyways, I think I'm going to spend money on therapy to fix this myself. Thanks for listening, Reddit. TLDR. Asked my boyfriend to be very rough with me during happy time. It mentally scarred me, and I feel like short for feeling like short. Can't tell my boyfriend because it'll make him feel like short because I'm a piece of short for thinking it would be hot. So I'm going to therapy. I'm not going to read the edits. You guys can go and read those yourselves because, whew, the energy in the room is just tense. It is so tense right now. So tense that I'm gonna be ending the episode here. Links will be in the description to my main channel and also the second channel for you guys to go check out. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know next video comes out. A ding, ding. I'm the Mad Scientist. Mad Scientist out.